Hi everybody, my name's Krishnaris Does Acting, and this is the channel Krishnaris. Oh, dadgummit, I got that backwards again. Welcome to another episode of Character Voice Acting Voice Characters Original Art Instagram. Today's featured artist, who I'm sure is so honored to be here because of that flawless intro, is Haley Illustrations. Thank you, Haley. Haley and I are besties, and we will be forever. So let's get started. On character number 1, Wolfgang Quin. Wolfgang, or Quin, as he prefers now, was once born into a wealthy and highly influential drow family. Got your drow! I didn't have one in the last episode, nor tiefling. Didn't even think about that. Well, there you go. You're all itching for those drow tiefling. Gotcha. Quin hated the stifling political upbringing he had, his father preparing him to take over the family name. Quin rebelled big time, working with underground gangs to start to take down the political system he was supposed to become part of. Quin eventually left his family home, with leaving nothing but a note saying that one day he would make something out of himself and not be a puppet for his family. He also took his father's ring just to taunt him. Quin worked his way through the underground network, using his silver tongue and good looks to grow a network of his own, soon becoming a man who can do anything. He has connections for whatever job you need help with, whether it be getting an item you want or setting up a new identity, but he does enjoy getting his hands dirty every now and then. Voice-wise, Quin is extremely charming, probably some faint Eastern European accent. Yay! Okay. So, extremely charming, can get anything you want. So he is like a fixer or like it sounds like he does a lot, to be honest. And faint European accent, I don't know if these would be faint. So, my name, looking at him, he's a bit more slight, doesn't have like the big booming chest. I did just a couple hours ago a session where I yelled a lot, so my voice is very textured and very soothing. So not at all what I would imagine Quin to be like. Quin seems a lot more slight, a lot more smooth, not a whole lot of texture. Very cool though. I love his outfit design. If I could get away with dressing like that. Like, that's how I would dress in high school, I guess, if I had money. So yeah, he Eastern European. Maybe a little. I love when you give it these charming people. They have a melodic kind of voice, where it goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down. And he's can get you anything. You see this coin that I have here? Yes, it may look like a simple coin, but is in fact a magical item. It lets me to create an illusion. So if you were to ask me to go into a money teller, like a bank, well, I could create myself to look like someone else, like the bank manager, and walk in and just grab whatever you need. You know, something of the like. Very good, no? Yes, if you need to be smuggled out of country, I can do that. Even just using this coin, I could do that. Nothing even special. You need forged documents, that will be a little different. Can't use coin for that. Yes. Yes. Very charming. More than faintly Eastern European. But I like that. A little bit more in there. All right, next up. Phoenix. So this is kind of fun. I was talking with Haley before doing this collab, and Haley talked about not having enough male characters. And since I am very sexist, I only do male character voices. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get canceled any day now. I can feel it. So To accommodate my extreme bigotry, Haley has gender bent two characters, just enabling my social inadequacies. I appreciate it, thank you. So the first up is Phoenix. Phoenix is a fallen Aasimar fighter, mixing magic with sword fighting. Phoenix, or Prince Ash, is the youngest member of the royal family and the only member of the family to have survived an attack on their kingdom, unknown to Ash because of them. This attack resulted in Ash getting the scars on his face, arms, and back. Gnarly. Ash continued to travel around the country, training how to use a sword under the... tutelage. That's the word. Of the former captain of the guard that served his family. It was also at this time that Ash was told that he was an Aasimar, basically half angel. So this is the opposite of a tiefling. And that is something that he must keep secret, as there are people out there who'd want his kind dead. Tragedy struck one day, as if hasn't been struck already, when the captain was killed, leaving Ash alone in the world with no real guide once again. Eventually, Ash adopted the name Phoenix, abandoning his old identity as a prince when he fell from grace of the gods and became a fallen Aasimar. Oh, he became a dark angel. Although he one day hopes that he will be able to go back to his home and take it back from the cult that now runs his kingdom. Voice-wise, Phoenix has no real accent, due to him moving around a lot growing up. Does have a habit of swearing in German. Well, I don't know any German swears, so that's good. Okay, so this is your... seems like your typical anime main character. I love your outfit design. This character as well. I love your little like sword. It's not called a bandolier. I don't know what that strap is called. If it is sword strap. That sounds dirty. But yeah, I love that design, and I love the sword, and I love everything. So he could, oh man, there's a few different ways you could take this voice. You could do the lighter main character. No, not that light. That's too light. Dude, my voice is so messed up today. He also kind of has that look of, oh yeah. Like, he could be a bit more up here, but like a bit more aggressive. He seems, just having that life of aggression and just sadness and anger. But he could be a bit more up here. Or one of those characters who speaks more like this, just a bit more airy. The one I covered. I feel like this makes a lot of sense for Ash. No, not Ash. You call me Phoenix. I rise from the ashes of all of the tragedy and my former identity as a weak, useless prince. I'm now a warrior, dependent upon my own skills upon the battlefield. And one day I will return to my kingdom and take what was mine, not as a prince, but as a king. And I will destroy all those who have wronged me and my family. Then I will take back my name of Ash. Of the kingdom. Oh, there's no kingdom name. The kingdom of Velardonia. Hey, if you don't have a kingdom name, you're welcome. Copyright 2020. All money made, I get 1%. Thank you very much. Moving on to Ari. Ari is a half wizard. A half elf wizard specializing in ice magic. I love when magic casters will specialize in an element. That's very fun for me. Very hard to do, but it's very fun. It's easy to do if you do fire. Fire's easy. There's a lot of fire spells in D&D. Ari is the product of an affair by their father and was brought up by his father's human family in an all-human city. Rough. Ari was always ignored by his family, causing him to run away from home on more than one occasion. It was during one of these times that he was caught out in a snowstorm, where he almost died, and left him with a fear of the cold. Thankfully, he's overcome it now. That's lucky. Ari learned at a young age that he was talented at magic and spent most of his time harnessing his powers, although he released that ice magic. Although he realized that ice magic was the only kind of magic that he could use. Although Ari grew up very much alone, he did meet a half-orc named Kogi, and they quickly became friends, sharing stories about their childhoods and sneaking out to meet each other. In fact, when Ari ran away from home, so as not to be used as a tool for the army, because he was a very powerful mage, he went to go to live with Kogi's family before they started traveling together. In order for Ari to understand the lore of their home world. Let me start that again. In order for Ari to understand the lore of their homeworld, and for Ari to meet his mother, to fully understand who he is. I'm doing great. Voice-wise, when Ari gets mad or very passionate about something, mostly fighting things, he gets a slight French accent. In-game, French acts as Elvish. Interesting. So, I'm going to translate that to him having a French accent, because it is weird. You know, actually, super quick aside, I met a guy whose parents were from a British island. He spoke completely American accent until he got upset. I heard him get upset once, and he went super British, and it was the weirdest thing. All right, cool. But yeah, wizards for me are always cool and collected, and they're always kind of pompous and just above it all and aloof. So Ari, yes, we. He seems like a good boy. Just traveling around trying to figure out himself and his own identity. But still, wizards, I always feel like they're like that. And then, you know, it's hard to trust anybody when your own family doesn't even care about you. The only person I care about is Kage. I'll be honest. All of these others, ugh. I mean all of these others. I just don't even care. Yes, you see that, oh, that's a good voice. You see that my magic is ice magic. Yes. I can use an ice shard, an ice ball, an ice beam, an ice explosion. It's all very, very icy. Excuse me, very icy. Some say I have an icy personality, but I think they are just jealous of my natural skills in the realm of ice. All right, very good. I enjoyed that. I do apologize if they all sounded too similar. My voice is a little messed up. But Haley, illustrations, I'm still a big fan, and I hope that I did right by you. My name is Christian Harris. This is my channel, Christian Harris Does Acting, where I do all things voice acting or acting. I did a song once. I might do some more. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. I also have a YouTube channel. Don't know if you know that. I also do run DM services if you're interested in playing but don't have anybody to DM for you, or you don't really know anything about D&D and you like to learn, or if you want to learn how to DM by yourself. I offer all those things. Just hit me up and get that wallet ready. All right, everybody, that's it for this episode. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.